Susan from Susan's Art and Junk Journaling. I am going to be putting tags or journaling paper inside these envelopes that I made months and months ago. I figured it's time that I put some tags in them. This was just a folded, it's copy weight, but I'm sure I got it from a garage sale last year. So I'm going to take some of this paper that I dyed recently and put it inside here as just a little tiny little journal. And then I'm going to use the same coffee dyed paper to make tags for inside these envelopes that I made a while ago. I'm going to be gluing the coffee dyed paper to this watercolor pencil grid, and I was preparing and I opened it up. I got this probably from a thrift shop, but somebody had drawn in it. Isn't that adorable? A little dragon, a rainbow dragon. I'm going to get my supplies ready and I'll get started. I've got the watercolor paper cut to the size that they need to be. Now I'm going to use my Distress Oxides, the sprays, and the little squares, these and these, to age these cards. So let me set all of these aside, and then I'm going to start decorating. I have to grease my chair. I don't realize how noisy it is until I hear it. I'm going to start with the lightest color I've got, which is the Antique Linen Spray. Get it a little bit more wet. And I'll dry these, and then I'll do more colors too. I'll probably do the hickory smoke and the gathered twigs. And when I'm done aging all of these, I will show you. I've gotten my tags dry, and I've got them glued onto my coffee dyed paper. I've already cut one out from another page from here. And this is the one paper that got so wet and the wind took it. So I was still able to take advantage of using it. There we go, and I'll go ahead and get the rest of these cut out. I've got the tags made. This is just a journaling card that's going to go inside this tag I made a while ago, so I need to embellish this side. This envelope I made a while ago. Here's the tag that I've just made. I don't want to embellish this too much because it'll be too bulky for in here, but I'm going to glue something else on these as well. This envelope I made has also got a little tuck spot back here, so I'm putting that in there. And then this also flips up so you can write something in here and in here as well. And I've got this tag made, and I'm going to embellish it as well with something, but again, something thin. Got this one made, and I made this little tag a long time ago. Looks like I used gesso, sandwich bag, like a brown lunch bag, hole punches, stamps. So I thought, well, I might as well put more than one tag in this envelope. When I went to Denver recently, I found these stamps and this hole punch at a thrift store there. And these stamps say, some say 2006 Stamping Up. This one says 2005 Stamping Up. These are Stamping Up stamps. Doesn't look like they've been used. This was only $3 at that thrift shop. And then it looks like these go together. And this again is, it says Paper Shapers, but it's a Stamping Up hole punch as well. So I've got some of these scraps left still from making the tags. So let's see if I can get this to fit in here. Oh, that is adorable. Let's see if I can get 2 out of this one. I think I found a new favorite stamp, or hole punch, I mean. Let's see if I can get this in here and get one more. It's getting caught up on something here. No, looks like that one's a little bit too far gone. There we go. There we go. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Might as well make a couple more while I'm at it, right? Oh, I made the most out of that paper, didn't I? Oh, I still like that. That's a good piece. I don't think that one's big enough. No, but I can still make a tag out of it. Nah. Alrighty. And let's take these little stamps here and see what I can do on these. I think it might work better if I go like this. Got a brayer. Should I try the brayer? Worked. Ha! Worked. Okay, let's do... Oh, these are just adorable. Looks like I've got glue on my fingers. Now, this one might not work very well. I don't know how wet my stamp pad is. It's hard. It's so tiny. Such little bits here. Let's just try doing it this way. Oh, that worked. Okay, there we go. Let's see, shall we try always again? Well, it looks like it's supposed to be splotchy. There we go. Let's see. Those turned out really cute. I found a name on these tags. These stamps that are shaped like tags. 2 terrific tags is what it says by Stampin' Up. I've gotten all of my little bits and pieces organized. I haven't glued them on. I made these clusters several months ago. So I'm going to be gluing these in place. And this, I did this cluster a while ago, and I'm going to glue it onto this card. And then I've got these little baby tags here that I made. And I found some pretty gold, I don't know, would you call that lace? And some cheesecloth. And I'm just going to kind of put everything together. So I'll start with one at a time. Let me set these aside. And I'll do one at a time here. So what I want to do, oh, let's start with this part. Nope, that's not working. I need a silicone one. I don't have a silicone one. This glue isn't hot enough. I shouldn't worry about not using my fingers because it's not. It's a low temp Dollar Tree glue gun. So there's that side. And then this is going to go inside this part. So let me go ahead and glue that on. I think I might just use my PVA glue. Don't know how flat this is going to lay. This is tie-dyed paint that I had left over from when I was dyeing with my granddaughters. That was, I think, last summer. And I had leftover paint from tie-dyeing, so I went ahead and used it to dye paper. There we go. So there's that side and that side for that one. I think it might work better if I use my 3-in-1 instead of my hot glue gun. It doesn't take much. This is a really strong glue. Okay, so that's the outside of that. Now, this is going to go inside here. And I think I am just going to do an L here. And then I've got a little bit of this birthday present wrapping. That was my grandson's first birthday. So make that a little tuck spot right in there. I'm trying to take advantage of supplies I've got. I don't want to buy anything right now, so I'm using what I've got on hand. There's that one. Okay, and this one I'm going to glue on this gold. the cheesecloth. Okay, that's the front of that embellished. That one goes in there. I think since this is a playing card and it's got a plastic coating on it, I'm going to go ahead and use the 3-in-1. I got this plastic playing card, plastic coated playing card from an assisted living facility in town. They have their own little, it's such a huge facility. They've got their own thrift shop inside that's open to the public. Okay, that will go in there. And now we'll glue that on. Glue stuck to me again. Okay, so we've got this one. This one. There, those turned out really good. I need to finish this one now because I showed it in the beginning of the video, so I need to complete it. Let's see, I'm going to want this to open this way. And this is very flimsy paper. So I took book page and I'm going to glue on book page to make this a little bit more durable. And I will start just part of it first. And this is the DIY Craft Industrial Strength. I got this when Joann's was going out of business. And then I'll let this dry a little bit before I fold it again. So I don't want to lose the adhesion. And then I've also made, so it's going to go like this. Of course, this will fold over. I just took 2 different pages and just cut them in half and folded them. So then this will make a little notebook. So I'll let that dry, and if I decide to embellish it, I'll show you at the end. I've finished embellishing. This little gold thread here I got from a thrift store. It's so pretty. The butterflies that I put on these, I'm still working on this. It's the Paper Studio 2213866 package that's got all of those. Ooh, there we go. All of those in there. This one's got a little tuck spot on the tag. I went through and I stamped today's date on all of them. So that's those. And then this is the little notebook. Put a little pocket in here. This was a video where I showed making those several videos ago. And then this is just a cute little notebook that's just got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 pages in it. I just stapled it, but since this background paper is so busy, you really can't see the staples, so I didn't see any need putting any kind of washi tape or anything on it. And then this is a little doily that I dyed the same time that I was doing the backs of the tags. When I was doing this. I did the same thing to this doily as well. It kind of looks like camouflage. It's a little bit too busy, I think, for the background paper, but that's why I went ahead and just covered a lot of it up, is because it's so busy. But I hope you enjoyed that. The whole purpose of this video was for me to utilize the coffee dyed paper that I made. So there's that. There we go. Thank you so much for watching. You have a great rest of your day.